Welcome everyone. Welcome to Study Abroad. This session is about point to be kept in mind when selection of university or country for your MBBS purpose. आज का हमारा सेशन है about point to be kept in mind while selection of university or country for our MBBS purpose. This session will help you making the decision about selection of the country or the university. Let's start. As we all know, these are the famous countries for MBBS studies: Russia, Georgia, Ukraine, China, Kyrgyzstan. But every student faces a problem like on what basis they should select the country or the university. Usually, there are certain points on which we select a country or a university which are not correct way to do it. Some of the famous examples are selecting a university based on fees per year. This is not a right criteria, or the course duration. There are certain countries or the universities which runs courses for different durations, but selecting a university or country purely based on the duration of the course is not right. Indian food or culture, which is a preference of most of the students, but as you know, you are going abroad, so you won't get the Indian food so easily. Even if the food is available, the taste is not going to be as same as you find here yourself. So if you are going abroad, you have to adjust yourself to the local food or the taste available in that country. We all are influenced by the references given by our relatives or known persons, and on which basis we make the decision without doing our own research or reference check. So this land you up in a trouble at later stage, because a university or an ex-student could find a university or a country suitable to his need, but it might not be suitable to your needs. So you should always check it from your side before making the final decision. At times, the wrong cost estimates are given by the agents based on some old data or old rate of exchange, which give you an incorrect information about the overall costing. There could be agents like who offers or give an estimate which is less than other agents. The reason could be anything like they have done calculation based on old exchange rate, and that's the reason you could find their offer cheaper than the other agents. Usually for the costing purpose, the local expenses are converted into USD, then into INR. So suppose if you are going for study to Russia, the fees or expenses will be in rubles, and rubles amount is converted into USD, and after that it is converted into INR. So if someone is taking rate of exchange of USD to INR is 65 and the current prevailing exchange rate is 75, you could find that the estimate given would be around 15 to 20% cheaper, but that is not the correct information. So while taking or doing the estimate, you should always look at the estimate given by the agent and what rate of exchange they have used it. What is the correct criteria to select a country or a university in that case? The correct criteria, in my opinion, to select a university or course would be: first we have to check whether this college or the university is listed with MCI or not. And we should always match the exact name of the college with MCI list, because all these names are usually in foreign country. At times you will find two universities with similar names, and this could land up you in trouble at later stage. You have to check whether this university or the course is listed with WHO, FAMR or USMLE or not. This step is very important in case planning to pursue your international career, or you are planning to do some further courses, international courses or PG in other countries, or if you are planning to settle abroad, you have some other plans. In that case, you should always check this step. It is very important, and usually if you ignore this step, this could land you up in trouble at later stage. Your dreams could be shattered. If you do an MBBS, you spend your six years, 5 or 6 in that university, and later on you apply for any any permit for other country, and you will get to know that this university or college is not labeled WHO. Your whole efforts will be in vain, and by that time it will be too late. And apart from checking the list of the university, you should also check whether the MBBS course of that university is listed with these organizations or not, because there are universities which are listed with WHO but their MBBS course is not. So unless the both criteria are satisfied, you won't be able to pursue your international career. The teaching medium of your course, it is very important, because such there are certain countries, for example Russia, where teaching is done in bilingual. When we say bilingual, it means that at times first 3 years students are taught in English. After that, there all the courses are taught in Russian language. So while selecting the university, you have to be very careful, or you have to cross check with the students or the studying students who are studying over there, that this is not such a case. Because if you ignore this step, later on it could create a problem for you and you will be left with no option. You should always try to get unbiased reviews from the pass outs of that university or college, not the reviews which you find from on the consultant website or YouTube videos. Usually those are the paid reviews which are given by the students, and if you say that, we will hardly find any negative reviews. So to get the real information, you have to speak with the pass outs of those universities and college. Who will give you fair idea about that university. Tuition fee payment policy is very important to check, because there are certain companies who offers some discount on fees if you pay uh, the whole tuition fee for 6 years as a lump sum amount. Usually such offers are not made by any university, because they are not authorized to do so, and such attractive offers made by those agents only. So you have to always check about the tuition fee payment policy, and if you come across such offers, you should always verify it with the university. Usually your applicable tuition fee is clearly mentioned on your admission letter, and the schedule of fees is also mentioned. While taking the admission, you should always look about the additional learning or the passing exams which are available with that university or the country. It could help you in preparing for the future also, and also it could give you an additional burden in your studies. For example, if you talk exams like CROC exam in Ukraine, which are local certification of Ukraine, and it takes place twice during your duration of study. First, CROC 1 takes place once you have completed 3 years of study, and if you have cleared your third year exams of the university but you haven't cleared the CROC exam, you won't be able to take admission for fourth year. So such kind of exams should be checked before taking the admission. Apart from that, there if you have to check whether if university is offering any MCI coaching which could help you in clearing your next FMCG exam when you come back to India, or if they are offering any preparation for exams like USMLE, FM, FEMAR, etc. So it will help you in planning your career. You should always check for the country like how good their relationship with India. You must have seen recent global events which have impacted students' decision, not to name any country. You have to choose a country which is stable and corruption it has which has corruption-free environment, so that your education is not hampered due to any reasons. You should always check about the international cooperations of your university with other organizations or other universities. If it will give you a more diversified exposure, if university has international tie-ups, you will get chance to attend guest speakers lecture, or you could also get chance to do a study to other country while you are studying. So such things are helpful in giving you good exposure. So these are the certain points which have to kept in mind for different countries while taking the admission. Weather of Russia is very harsh. The temperature could go to minus 30 degrees. Not easy to bear with everyone. Same like Philippines, you have to clear NMAT exam, which is just like a NEET admission exam for admission, and you should be holding a bachelor degree if you're doing MBBS over there. And in some countries, you have to be very careful whether the college is selected was WHO or UMSRE or not. So these all points need to be kept in mind while selecting any university or country for your studies, so that you don't regret at later stage. How can we help in making Reuters? Leap Abroad is an educational consultant which assists students to secure their admission in top universities. Student can choose college and university of their courses like MBBS, MD Engineering, BBA, MBA, etc. We have a full defined procedure to help students in making the right choice, and we help students in at every stage, their starting from understanding their requirements, discussion with their parents, until the time they reach their destination, and their local formalities like registration with local authorities, bank accounts, SIM card purchase, etc. are done. Leap Abroad has very good experienced counselors which give you clear proper information and assistance at every stage, and we have worldwide night drive to serve our students. In case you have any other questions or doubts, you can clear it with us, and we will give you best possible information. You can send WhatsApp app at the number given below, or you can log in on our website, leave your query, or you can send us an email also. And with this, I will end this session. Thank you very much for your time and efforts. I look forward to hear from all of you people. Thank you very much.